All right, people, we back. Episode 4, Conscious Approach Podcast. Jimbo Fisher is no longer the head coach of Florida State.
And it's crazy.
What the hell is the deal?
I tell you like this. As far as Jimbo, it was a good business move for him. I feel like he had nothing else going here. The momentum was over. So the team was taking a downward spiral, and I blame him for it.
Okay.
Because I feel like he was all show. He was horse and pony.
Hot take alert.
I'm saying,
Hot take alert.
horse and pony. He just put on an act. I was like, now granted, so he was there. Let me just give you the quick rundown.
Okay.
So, what's his name is there? What's his name?
Bobby Bowden?
Bobby's there.
Uh-huh.
So Bobby's there, the great.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's at the tail end of his career, whatever. Everybody knows Jimbo's waiting in the wings, all right? Jimbo's doing a hell of a job recruiting. Never took that away from him. And so, still a grade A recruiter, by the way. But when it came to on the field, the practicality of the game, I felt like he was lacking. And what happened was he inherited a very good team from a solid Bobby Bowden era. And then from that good recruiting, he stepped right into that pocket. It was just a perfect storm he stepped into. And then on top of that, you have Jameis Winston, who, in my opinion, when I was watching all of those games, all of those wins, I'm like, Jameis is saving this guy's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Week in, week out. There's no reason y'all should be down at halftime. Y'all number one in the country. And then here's Jameis pulling a rabbit out of his ass.
There were a lot of, the year that we won a national championship, there were a lot of second half, even fourth quarter comebacks.
Right.
Yeah.
So these weren't blowouts. This wasn't, you know what I'm saying, Ohio State, when they be winning national championships. They weren't blowing people out. They had their moments. But they had too many close calls. And those close calls were saved by the greatness of Jameis Winston. No Jameis Winston, now you got a coach. That initial wave of Bobby Bowden is gone. Now these are your recruits. What are you going to do? So he was fumbling. The momentum was going down, but his stock was still high. People were still willing to pay top dollar for Jimbo Fisher. He still got a hot name. So you take the buzz. Because 2 more seasons like this, you're out of here.
Oh, for sure.
And then you don't have that same price tag.
Yeah.
So he did what he had to do as a businessman. But who are you leaving scoring? You're leaving fans scoring. You're leaving all those recruits scoring. And by the way, I looked it up. They already had a few decommits. And I'm saying, hey.
Yeah. Why, because they're going to go to Miami?
I don't know where they're going to go.
Yeah.
But I just still say it like this. I feel like Jimbo, he's a good coach. I'm not taking nothing away. An excellent recruiter. But I don't think he's going to survive in the SEC. And I think he's going to get mollywopped.
He's been in the SEC, though. Granted, as an assistant.
Okay. He's going to go over there and get mollywopped. I think he's not going to stand it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
Texas A&M.
Jimbo strikes me as somebody who, not unlike any of the rest of these head coaches, he probably has a huge ego and thinks that he can be the guy that takes Texas A&M to prominence.
Not to take anything away from Texas A&M, by the way. They historically always had a pesky program where they can beat you.
They can be sneaky good.
Yeah, they can beat you any week.
Yeah.
Because they do got people on their team. They just never really had a good coach.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, when Jimbo came to Florida, when Florida nobody was king. Everything was
there was a hole.
It was a hole.
Yeah, there was.
And then Jimbo was hot.
Yeah.
And everybody went to that place. So Florida State was getting all the recruits. And then so now Miami's hot. Now things turning around in the ACC. And then now you're in this weird position. By the way, let me just dispel all this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. So I have to dispel the excuse of why Jimbo's leaving. Because Jimbo's, more or less the word on the street is that he's leaving because there's no facilities.
I saw that on ESPN.
They can't compete with the bigger programs and all of that stuff like that when it comes to recruiting. Look, I get all that. But at the same time, they've just built a new practice field over there for them exclusively. No, they didn't get their own rec center where they can work out and do all that stuff. No, they didn't get all that fancy stuff yet, but it's on the way. If Tallahassee is going up, everything here is FSU. So there's nothing being built here to make sure that recruits will come because this place is going up. So I don't want to hear the fact that they're not curtailing and trying to help you out and trying to make this a top program. It's happening here. So I think those are just solid excuses. You have to say something to the media, and that's his whatever. But again, I think it's all about stock. You know what I'm saying?
Let me just say this.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you that this notion that Tallahassee isn't a desirable place for recruits, and he ties in the whole facility thing and all of that. I agree that that's a fallacy, because if you were to take a screenshot of Tallahassee when I first came here, or even when you first came here, and compare it to what it is now, it looks completely different.
Right.
If I had left and come back, I would barely recognize it because of the way that it's kind of sprawled out now.
Right.
So I agree with you that that's a fallacy. Now, the separate facilities thing, that $10 million Dunlap facility that they built, that doesn't have a workout thing in it.
Hey, from what I've seen on media,
I have seen the same thing too.
They all work out in the same thing with everybody else.
I saw that, but then I was confused because I could have sworn that big, huge Dunlap building that they built was specifically for the football program. I could be wrong about that, though. Yeah. So maybe I'm wrong about that. Nevertheless, that is a state-of-the-art facility. It's pretty new. They just finished it a couple of years ago, right. So I don't get that particular part. But let me just say this. Mm-hmm. You brought up the idea about fans feeling scorned. Mm-hmm. Look, the people who need to get over this are the fans. Look, and I'm serious. I laugh, but I'm serious when I say this. Okay, I went to Florida State. I have an undergraduate and a graduate degree from Florida State. I am a Florida State fan. I have always rooted for the Seminoles. Let me just preface that first.
Right.
Having said that, I have always found it entertaining how devastated Florida State fans are when the program isn't doing well.
Yeah.
I have found it funny. I have, because I have never quite understood why you are that emotionally invested in a program that isn't as emotionally invested in you personally.
Right.
Jimbo made a decision for himself. He accepted a lucrative offer. He's going to coach another team. Get over it. Somebody else is going to come in, and even if Florida State has a downward trend for the next year or two, it won't last for long as they vet the next guy, and the next guy knows what he's doing, and they bring in somebody who's competent to get the job done.
In this day and age?
Who knows? You're correct, but that's what you get paid millions of dollars for. Vet the guy and bring in somebody who knows what they're doing. That's your responsibility as an athletic program.
Yeah, I get that.
That is your responsibility as an AD.
Yeah.
So if someone comes in to fill the void and he knows what he's doing, it won't be that long of a transition to where we're back to those Chris Ricks days of not even competing for ACC championships.
Mm-mm.
That hopefully will not happen. It shouldn't happen as long as the people who are overpaid do their job. So that's. I just wanted to kind of critique that particular thing that you brought up. Y'all fans out there, if y'all feel that, devastated or betrayed, what are you doing? Like, stop it. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? You will live to fight. You will live. The sun will rise tomorrow. You will live to fight another day. This Jimbo thing is just more smoke screen to distract you from whatever else is going on that should have your undivided attention but doesn't.
Yeah, and I say this. I saw some mixed reviews. I saw some people say, hey, man, take Kelly with you, whoever that is. I guess he's a coach, assistant coach. He said, take Kelly with you, you son of a bitch. And I was like, damn, these people are savages. So it's kind of like mixed reviews. Honestly, like I said, I think Jimbo is going to get exposed. Trust and believe. So if somebody feels some type of way about Jimbo, like, oh, Jimbo, you a son of a bitch. Wait. Give him 3 seasons. Give him 3 seasons in the SEC. He's not going to regret it because he's getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody who has false beliefs and false dreams over there in Texas A&Mville, prepare yourself for some very conservative offense and very unintimidating defense. And guys who are unprepared, who are hellified 5-star talented players.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Defensive backfields giving up 30-yard passes all day.
Oh, get ready for it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'd say blessing in disguise for FSU's fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a Hurricane guy all the way, every day. But I say from watching FSU, they're like a B team for me. But, when they lose, I still laugh. But still, I still say that it's a blessing in disguise for FSU. Hopefully, you guys score yourselves a very good coach. There's not too many out there nowadays, but I still hope you guys are good because hell, it's good. It's good entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody to fight.
Right.
Florida ain't shit.
Well, on that note, they ain't. I mean, you ain't gonna hear me make no apologies for Florida either. I hope that thing crashes and burns. It's all Dan Mullen thing.
It's all love.
Yeah.
It's all love.
But yeah. So Jimbo is out. Count your blessings or not. Wallow in despair. It's not that big of a deal though. So we'll live to fight another day. Okay. But that's all we had to say on that. So until next time. Oh, by the way. This is now the 4th one of these that we have done, and I have yet to plug the website, which is on me. I really should be doing that. So if you like this video and you like more videos like it, check out consciously.com. Also, check us out on YouTube. Just search Conscious Approach. Look for the logo with the brain and the shaking hands. That's us. Follow me on IG, JV Wins. Follow me on Twitter at Javis Ogden. I should probably change that to JV Wins too. My man Dogon here, as usual. So until next time, we out.